Subscribe to my channel.
Now, so guys, welcome back. This is lesson 5. We will be discussing style. All right, now style is now more often used. So we'll be discussing style. After discussing style, we'll discuss edit as well. So for style, we are going to be looking at few other things. Now there's the style section here in Microsoft Word. This is the style section. We are still on the home ribbon. Please do not forget. Now I'm going to highlight this entire text and put it in the normal style setting. Now after doing this, if I highlight this entire text here, it is possible for me to tell this entire document that there should be no spacing. All right, now if I come here to no spacing, you find out that all my text, they have come closer to each other. Now if I come to my text and say I need a single heading, all right, that is heading 1, right? I need a single heading, or I need a double heading, right? Or I need a title. Now these are all different things but firstly, we are going to be using no spacing. Now for no spacing, we found out that the space that was between the red line and the entire paragraph down here have been cut out. Now if we get back to normal, we find out that the space came back. Now we want to use heading 1. Now to use heading 1, we want to come in and highlight this and make it as a heading. Now what we highlighted, if we come here to see heading 1, you find out that it have changed to blue color and it have increased in font as well. In font size, it have increased. Okay, if I click on it, now this is what happened. If I click on it, now you find out that after you are making, let's say for instance, we'll consider this as a story. All right, there's a story. We have this story here called The Red Lion. Okay, The Red Lion. Now if I want to read the story called Red Lion, after I have making the topic, the title of the story as Red Lion, the details of the story is found within that identical heading. Now I just need to come down back here. If you can see the double arrow, the arrow here at the back here, once I click on it, left click on it, you will see the entire information of the story. Now the story said the red lion was the king of the village and the town. All the animals respected him and paid their due on time for protection. Now that's just I don't know where that story came from. All right, I copied that story from someone or from Storyblock online, from Storyblock. Okay, but this is not the full story. Right, I just copy some text from the introductory aspect and then paste them here, so you can check it out. That's the title of it, The Red Line. Okay, now is a cool this story is a cool kid story besides. So if I click here back, you'll find out that everything disappeared. Okay, so this is one important thing about creating heading in your document. All right, so heading is for honor style. Now you can create two headings. You can create title for the story. You can create so many other things. Okay, you can create your heading and put it in style. You can create your heading and make it bold. You can do several other things. Now here you can clear the formatting of your heading. Probably you don't like the color, you don't like how Microsoft default coloring or Microsoft default formatting is. You yourself, you can clear the formatting and then you can do some other things with your text. Now probably after creating your heading, you didn't like it. All right, you can clear it out. Now if you clear it out, it will go back to normal view. Now so after clearing it out, I came back to normal view. We can still come back and put it back and we're using it. Now if I come back here and say I want to clear it out, I clear it out, everything come back. Now I come here and turn it back on. Now we can also create a star. We can create a star by coming here, giving the title, the name of the star. We say, let's just say the blue lion. Now and then now this is the star, the blue lion. Okay, now after clicking on this, we can modify it. Now we have here the red lion with a text, everything, and here we have the blue lion, right? The paragraph or chapter, we can come here and say we want to use our chapter, and then we check in our document and select whatsoever things we want to select from there. We can also change the font style of it. We can change the font style of it. We can change the font style. We can make it bold. We can make it italic. We can underline it as well. So for this, we can create our own heading and format it. All right, but I'm not going to take the changes that I made. All right, I'm not going to take it. Now, if you see here, we have just play around with it. All right, I just play around with it. Now if we click on it, it still works. It still works 100%. So that is for heading. The next thing we want to look into is edit. Okay, this edit section, we want to look into the edit section. Now for the edit section, we have something here called find, we have something here called replace, we have something here called select. All right, so we're going to look at find first. Now in Microsoft help us with a feature that can help us to find. Let's assume you have a very intense or a very high volume of document that you are working with, and you want to change certain word. Okay, now you can go to that identical word and see it and know how it is positioned, or you can even advance on your find, or you can find that word and see how it is positioned. Now let's take for instance, we want to find a word. Now if we come here to find, we want to find the word lion. We want to find the word lion. Okay, now what happened here, you have seen they are showing me in my work where all I have lion spelling. Okay, I have lion spelling here and I have lion spelling here. You can see it, I have lion spelling up here and I have lion spelling up here, down here. Okay, now let's find another word. We want to find the word king. Now we only have a single place that we have our king. Okay, now we can find whether it is in the heading, whether it is on the page. Now this is our result. Okay, king is here being bold, king is also here being highlighted, okay, with that yellow fill on it. Now we want to find another word. We want to find the next word, village. Village. Now when you search, we find village. Okay, good. So the next thing we want to do find and replace. Okay, we want to replace. Now if I come here, let me get rid of this thing. If I come here and say replace, now it gives me this 2 entry spot here. Now in case I say I want to change lion to chicken, all right, we want to change lion to chicken, we can come here, we say lion, and down here in this place you want to find what you want, the word you want to replace. You want to tap it up here, you will tap it up here, and the word you want to replace it with, you have to tap it down here. So tap chicken down here, and then I say replace all, or just replace. Now if we say replace all, everywhere lion is, it will be replaced with chicken. Now we replace all and say yes to this. Now it tells that we have replaced it in 2 different places. Now we want to check it. Now if we come back here, we are seeing the red chicken. Now if we open our work, we will see the red chicken, okay, was the king of the village. All right, now it have been replaced here. Okay, so nothing should confuse us when it comes to find and replace. Okay, now the next tools we want to use quickly, we want to use select. Now we can select all, we can select our object within the work. Now in further lesson, you will have where you will insert shape into your work, you will insert images into your work. You will have to come and change your selecting tools, your selection tools. Now you will have, when you click up here, you'll be selecting everything. Now if we come here, we'll be selecting only object. All right, for now we don't have any object into our work, but in further lesson we'll get to know that. So guys, thank you very much for sticking around. This is lesson 5. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys in lesson 6. Please, if you love the video and you want to support my work, please, you can share the video, and you can also subscribe to the channel. So guys, thank you very much. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you in lesson 6. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.
Subscribe to my channel.